The word anti-strat gets thrown around a lot at a tier 1 or general pro level, but for us spectators and for people outside of the team, it can be sometimes hard to determine what is an anti-strat and when is an anti-strat happening. But there was actually a very clear example of it happening in the CCT Global Finals only last week, and it came from Crizzen, or Heroic in general, anti-stratting Monte on Nuke. But because of it being an anti-strat, we're going to have to take a step back and look at what Heroic identified, and that was in the game against NIP the day before. I'm going to show you the example. On Nuke, on the first map, it gives me, he had an amazing game. He had 17 kills on a CT half of Nuke as the IGL playing outside. He was playing phenomenally. But first gun round, Gizmy, he drops secret, drops vent early, goes secret, and ends up actually getting a really lovely triple kill because no one clears him, no one looks for him, and he plays in this close angle here. And we can take a look at his exact positioning after we play out the clip because he just has a phenomenal round. He has a phenomenal half and a phenomenal round. He completely shuts down this round from NIP by single-handedly just holding secret and denying. He actually gets 4 kills, not even 3, I was wrong. But yeah, he shuts down this whole round single-handedly. So I want to bring us into the game now to actually watch this round from his perspective, because it's very important to see his routing and where he specifically stands. So this is the 5th round. We just watched on strat base, and look at where he positions himself. He jumps on that barrel / box on the right side of secret, and he dances around there for the whole time. He only moves off because of utility thrown at him, and we can see him getting all the kills and cleaning up. And again, I've highlighted that because I want you guys to remember where he stood in secret. So that brings me onto the game against Heroic, where Monte, they were in the upper bracket final, and they got counted hard outside. We go from Gizmy having a great day yesterday against NIP to him just seriously struggling as Heroic were very actively picking them off. And I wanted to hone into round 5 again, but this time against Heroic. And you can see this time it's actually Rainwaker who gets into secret, and he goes about it a little bit differently, but by large, the narrative is Monte have had someone in secret the last 2 games on round 5 on Nuke. And Heroic, they very actively countered this. So Afro, he actually goes for an opening pick. He's able to eliminate Xfloud. If I'm not mistaken, he actually jumped onto the box, the position over there, as some people call it in your pugs. And this is where I was really impressed. So we're going to be watching from Nilo. Crizzen, he comes over and he throws a flash eventually into secret. It completely blinds Rainwaker, and that's an opening kill that puts it into the 4v4, and it gives Heroic a way back into a round after they lost the opening pick. So some of you might be thinking, okay, I'm sure they do that all the time. No, they don't. If we go over to the multi-view on strat base, we can put in full buy versus full buy for the last 3 months. 59 rounds appear. I looked through every single one of these games, or these rounds, in the full buy versus full buy on the T side of Nuke. There is only 1 round across the last 3 months on Nuke on the T side that Heroic throw a flash into secret for a pick. To me, this felt very predetermined, premeditated, where they actively were trying to counteract what Monte were doing and not allow Gizmy, or in this occasion, Rainwaker, to get a triple kill like Monte did against NIP. And when we look at the demo from Nilo's perspective, it confirms that point even more. So, once we head into the game, we can firstly watch from Rainwaker's POV, and you can clearly see that there's no way anyone actually saw him get into secret. And then as we head over to Nilo's POV, we're going to just speed up. We're just going to speed up and get to this point. So, they don't know or have any confirmation that anyone's in secret. And Nilo, just look at the way he clears. Instantly hard clearing that position. The reason why I went into the demo and watched where Gizmy played from when they played against NIP was because I wanted to see where he positioned himself. He positioned himself exactly where Rainmaker was here. Nilo, he is set up to very actively kill someone in that position. This is one of those occasions where we can actually look at a round, we can look at a game, given the context, and go, that's an anti-strat.